A cupcake with bright frosting appears against a white background. It hops forward and gasps as it discovers 3 muffin pans that exactly look like braille cells. 7 more brightly colored cupcakes appear. At the whistled command of the original cupcake, hop into the various muffin holes to form the braille letters TBK. The muffin tins are replaced by the Blind Kitchen logo, green braille letters TBK on a white background. Fade to black. Red plastic wind-up teeth chatter on the countertop.
Welcome to the Blind Kitchen, where you can learn to love cooking again. I'm your host, Deborah Erickson, and in this episode, we are going to look at the knife cleaning brush.
Deborah is wearing miniature knife earrings. She is wearing a bright pink chef coat, a white apron with the Blind Kitchen logo.
Maintaining a clean working environment in your kitchen is important for any cook, especially tools that come in contact with food. A special challenge to us blind and visually impaired are cleaning of sharp knives and other sharp instruments. We don't have the luxury of looking down and knowing where that knife blade is in relation to our dishcloth or brush, whatever we're using. So we had come up with another way. That's where this knife brush comes in. You'll notice it is shaped like a U and it has hard plastic on the outside. On the inside of the U, there are a lot of very stiff, tightly spaced bristles. They run along the entire inside of the U, and in fact, it sort of resembles a set of false teeth. I'm going to demonstrate how to use this so that you will know how to be more safe in cleaning your knives. To clean your knife, you're going to hold your knife that you want cleaned in your dominant hand. In the other hand, you are going to grasp the cleaning knife brush between your thumb and fingers with the open part of the U shape facing towards the knife blade. You'll insert your knife blade into that opening, and you don't have any fear that you will cut your left hand because it is safely behind that hard plastic wall. If you should happen to push too hard, the worst thing that can happen is that knife blade will hit the wall, not your hand. The other security you have, the other information you have, is because your other fingers are safely holding the handle of the knife, you know in proximity where that blade is. Now I happen to be holding an 8-inch chef knife, and the width of the knife brush is only about 3 inches. So I do have to be aware that the pointy top of the knife could still be in danger if it's not inside the knife brush, as could any of the exposed blade that can't be in the knife brush at the same time. But I'm not afraid, because I know as I move up and down to clean this brush, I have tactile information telling me that the blade is being cleaned without either of my hands being in danger. So then what I do is I just dip it into hot soapy water and I run it back and forth, run it back and forth. I do that as many times as I need to, occasionally checking to see if the knife is clean. And how I do that is I put the knife brush down and I very carefully run my hands up my other hand, because they know where the knife blade is. My left one isn't just going to swing wildly into it. I'm going to go where I know the knife is, and then I can feel the sides of the knives without cutting my fingers. I'm just kind of tapping, running along them. If it's clean, all I'm going to do is rinse this blade under hot water, and of course I'm going to immediately dry it and put it in whatever storage system I have. I happen to use knife sheaths, but I'm not going to do anything else until this knife is safely in a knife sheath. To care for the knife brush is really simple. It's just another cleaning brush for you. I have a caddy to the left side of my sink that holds my soap and my sponges and my pan scrubbing knives. And so I just put this in that organizer with those other cleaning tools. I just make very careful to make sure it is completely clean before I put it into the caddy. Thank you for being a member of the Blind Kitchen community, and have safe and healthy cooking in your cooking adventures.
The Blind Kitchen logo appears. Fade to black. Neo Creative Productions logo appears. The logo fades to black.